Do you maximize your potential through the power of failure? Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. So yesterday I talked about the power of failure in a reel, and it created a lot of conversation. So I wanted to come on here today and talk a little bit more about it. And I would love your feedback. I would love to hear your thoughts on this because I heard thoughts from both sides yesterday. And I want to know what you think. If you're watching or listening to this on social media, leave me a comment, send me a DM or whatever. If you're listening to this on the podcast or wherever you're listening to it, send me a DM or email me at jeff@jeffhagee.com and let me know what your thoughts on it. And if you agree with me, disagree with me, or whatever. But when I talked about the power of failure yesterday, what I was talking about is the power that we can gain through our bad experiences of failure. I'm not saying that anyone goes out there wanting to fail. Failing sucks. I've done it. It sucks. But the worst part is when we fail and we don't grow from it. We don't learn from it. We don't improve from it. Or worst of all, we just quit. If we don't take failure and grow from it, it was a waste of time. I've had big failures. I've had little failures. Each one of them taught me a different lesson. And what I was talking about in the reel yesterday is one of the things that failure does to you is it changes your perspective on failure. One of the worst things about failure is the anxiety of it. And that's what holds a lot of people back from taking actions, from going after their dreams, is the anxiety of failure. And it's an anxiety, it's a fear of something that hasn't happened or may never happen. Because if you look at any of your past failures, was the outcome as bad as you had made up in your mind? Because that's the worst part, is we often create outcomes or potential outcomes in our mind that are so bad, they cause so much stress, they cause so much anxiety, but they never happen. That's why if you've heard my podcast about faith versus fear and all those things, it's a real thing. Because one of the lessons I've learned from some of my biggest failures is that it's given me the ability to overcome that anxiety. That no, I still do not want to fail. I definitely do not want to fail. But I'm not letting the fear or anxiety of failure hold me back from moving forward, hold me back from taking some good risks that could potentially turn out to be huge upsides. Because when it holds us back, when we can't make a decision because of the fear of failure, the anxiety of failure, that's a decision in itself. We've made the decision not to move forward. And that's what's holding so many people back from taking that step that could be their home run, because they're afraid of that potential failure. So I want you to think of it. Maybe it's a side hustle that you've been wanting to start, but that anxiety of the potential failure has been holding you back. I want you to look at it. What is the possible worst outcome? If it was a complete failure, the worst outcome that you could ever face, is it really that bad? Because what that worst outcome is highly unlikely that that's really what it's going to be. So I want you to think about that. What are the things that are holding you back from taking the next step to follow your dreams? And if it's that fear or anxiety of failure, is there ways to mitigate that? And think of the failures that you have had in your life. We've all had failures, and we're all going to continue to have failures. But do you have more of a fixed mindset or a growth mindset? Are you going to learn from them? Are you going to continue to grow from them and get better from them? If you can take that growth mindset, learn from those failures, your potential of success in the future is much better. If you've got a fixed mindset that failure means you're a failure and you're never going to win, then you're going to struggle. That's when we need to talk about how do we help you develop more of a growth mindset to deal with these things. But don't let the fear of failure be your decision maker. Be the thing that's holding you back from that dream that you want to chase. There's too many people that do that, and you need to be able to overcome that anxiety and look at obviously making good, calculated, smart choices, but don't let that anxiety hold you back from chasing those dreams. You've got unlimited potential. It's what you do with it and how you handle the failures along the way. All right. Thanks for being with me. Like I said, I want to hear what your thoughts are on it. Tell me about your biggest failure. How did you overcome it? What did you learn from it? And then we can go from there. Thanks for being with me. I'll be back tomorrow. I've always known that accountability is important, and I thought I was pretty good at it. But it wasn't until I started to work with an accountability coach that I realized the true impact of accountability. Hi, my name is Jeff Heggie, and I want to tell you about our Jumpstart Calls. These are quick 10-minute daily calls with other high achievers who are growing and transforming together. If you're serious about your goals and you want to achieve more in the next 90 days than you have in the past year, this is something that you really need to pay attention to. What you are doing is important, and this is a group that's here to help support you in all of your success. Our Jumpstart Calls are designed to help you create and sustain consistent momentum in your life and in your business that will ensure that you hit your goals. It's easy to get tied up in the urgent things every day, but when you commit to focus on the important things, you can move mountains. You're going to grow with us. We're doing this together, and it's important. A simple 10-minute commitment each day is going to change your life. So if you're ready for a jumpstart, come and join us. We're going to win together. Go to jeffsjumpstarts.com. Og Mandino said that the difference between those who have failed and those who have succeeded lies in the difference of their habits. Good habits are the keys to success. Many of the habits that will bring you success in life are easy to do, but they're also easy not to do. I developed the Mindset Journal so that I could easily implement powerful success habits into my daily routine. The power of the Mindset Journal comes from knowing your top priorities and scheduling them into your day. The power of the reticular activating system and its relationship to your goals, your mindset questions, and your daily accountability. So if you want to implement some quick and effective success habits into your daily routine, go to jeffhagee.com/mindset journal and get yours today.